Hello vintage gals. So I thought I would do a small hair color review. I recently purchased a few darker colors, which I haven't dyed my hair yet, but as you can see my hair is darker. So the next color I'm going to be dyeing my hair is Violet Soft Black M32 from Feria. And then I'll be dyeing my hair my usual Starry Night 21. But I had a box of L'Oreal's Red Velvet left. This is what the box looks like, and then this is the little side thing I saved it so I could show you all. So you can see the color that the box says you're going to get from this hair dye. And you can see, even though I have my hair in pin curls right now, you can see that the actual color is a lot darker. In fact, because the sunlight is coming in through this window right now, the color is actually darker than it's appearing. So you're seeing what it looks like when the sunlight hits it right now, which is this really pretty, kind of warm, almost like Merlot color, but not quite that purple. It's still got more red in it. So first of all, I want to say that it's Feria, and so from the store brands, Feria is my favorite to use, and I think that their reds are the best quality that you can get at the drugstore and that they last the longest. And I have dyed my hair this color before, and I will include pictures that show you how the color has faded on my hair as the weeks go by. The wonderful thing about this color is that it does fade to this really pretty ruby color by the end of around 6 weeks. So it is going to lighten up to this color that's on the box. But at first it's going to be really dark, a lot darker than you're planning on. So even though I really love this color, the box is misleading as far as the color that you're going to get. It's not going to be this bright of a red. It's going to be darker and more of like a dark auburn color. So when you're not in the sunlight, it almost looks like it's a chocolate color with lots of red highlights in it, which is very pretty, and that's why I decided to do this color before I do Midnight Star, because I'm wanting to go darker with my hair color right now. But this color is much darker than the box shows you, so that is misleading. And if you're considering dyeing your hair with this color, it's really important for you to know that your hair is going to, for the most part, turn out a lot darker than what you're seeing on the box. Especially if your hair is porous, which that means if your hair is very damaged. If you've bleached your hair or been dyeing your hair, or you do a lot of heat styling with your hair, you're going to find that the ends especially are going to pull really, really dark. So it is important when you go to dye your hair this color for the first time that you leave the color on your roots much longer than you leave it on your ends. So the processing time for this color is 25 minutes. So I would say you want to leave it on your roots and, you know, like about halfway down your hair length for about 15 minutes, and then pull it through to the ends for the last 10. Because the ends are really going to soak up that color, and it's going to pull very dark, almost black at first. So the first time I did this color last year, I didn't realize just quite how much it was going to pull, and even though I didn't leave the color on my ends for as long as the box tells you to, my ends were really, really dark. It did wash out within 2 washes and I had an even color, but you know, if you're someone who's just dyeing your hair for the first time, or you don't do this a lot, it can be kind of devastating to have the color come out uneven. And you might have a tendency to want to just lighten it right away instead of giving it the time to wash out. So it's important to realize that this color is going to go darker than the box, darker than you think it will, and it's going to go pull very dark on your ends. So that is something to be aware of with this color. That being said, as you can see, it's a very gorgeous red. It's really pretty. And it is a lot of fun, and I'm going to wear this color for a few weeks before I do Midnight Star. So Midnight Star kind of ends up this color towards the end when it's time to dye it again anyhow. So this is, I'm just gradually going back to black right now and having some fun with the darker reds. But I do really enjoy this color. It is a lot of fun. It's just very important to realize when you go to purchase the product that it's going to be a lot darker than you want. If you're looking for something that's more closer to, I'm sorry, that was incorrect English, that's closer to the color that you see on this box, then the color that you're actually going to want to get is this one, which is R57. So if you're not familiar with hair dye at the store, it's important to realize that 21 in the Feria line is the darkest color that you're going to get. So if this is a level 21 and that's the deepest you're going to go, then it's important to remember that if you're looking at a color that's a level 4 volume, right? Like, so this says R48, so you're looking at the number right there. Then this is only 2 shades lighter than the black color that Feria offers. So they also offer a black leather which doesn't have the blue in it, but it's actually lighter than this black. I've tried it before. So if this says R48, then you know it's only 2 shades lighter than the darkest shade. So if you're wanting more of a medium red, then you're going to want to go with R57 or R68. So it's important to realize that when you're looking at these colors in the drugstore, the numbers are important. Each company alters it slightly, but whatever their number is for the darkest color in the line that they offer, you have to look at the shades going up from that and factor that into what color you want. One plus to using drugstore color is that a lot of it does fade out. So if you go a little bit darker, you know that in a few weeks you're probably going to be at the color that you wanted to be at the beginning. But it is nice to get the color that you actually want. So just factor in the number scale when you're trying to decide which color it is that you actually want to go and how light or dark you want the shade to be. If you're someone like me who, when you're in a mood to go dark, really enjoys going very dark, then you're not going to mind it turning out darker than you want. But for most people, it's very devastating. So it is important to remember that Red Velvet, which is R48, that's only 2 shades up the scale. You know, when I say shade, I don't mean like next shade down, but I mean it's 2 shades up the scale from 21, which is the darkest that Feria offers. So I'm just throwing that out there as a little helpful information for you. But as far as the longevity of the color, it does lighten up quite a bit. And at the end of 6 weeks, you'll see the color is almost exactly the same as my R68 that I wear for half of the year. So it is going to fade quite a bit. And it's not going to stay this dark for very long. So if you actually do want this color, it is important to realize that. As always with reds, you're going to be dyeing it more often than you dye other colors. So it is a commitment, and you do have to work with it. And heat styling is also really going to impact the longevity of your color as well. So finding ways to style your hair, and if you're a vintage lover and you're watching these makeup and hair videos because you love vintage styling, then wet sets are going to be your best friend because it's not oxidizing the hair color the way that heat styling does. So that's my little advice for you if you're considering trying R48. Just be aware that it's going to take really, really dark. It's going to pull dark on the ends. So I'm going to include a small, quick little tour of my bathroom because I actually get the most requests by people for me to do a video on that lately as opposed to pretty much anything else. So in just a few moments I'm going to take you on a little tour of my bathroom, and I just want to say much love to you all, and yeah, so enjoy Okay, so if you're coming into my bathroom, then this is going to be the first thing that you see. I am a really big Liz Taylor fan, as everyone knows, especially in the late 50s, very early 60s. I really love her style, and so I am very inspired by that style. And then when you come over to this side of the bathroom, which here's the sink, beep, and then I have a lot of papaya art over here. This big canvas right there is a papaya print, and I have their cards framed, and just some different images that really inspire me when I get up in the morning, and I have a few moments to myself to do my makeup. So my bathroom is really all about the sacred space that I experience when I do my makeup and when I spend time in here, because it's usually the place as a mom where you might maybe get a few minutes to yourself. So there's pictures of Liz and Tori Amos from her 2001 album. And there's some other ones of Tori. And then over here, which you see this when I do my videos, some Michael Hussar stuff. And then this is my big mirror. And over here I have some inspiration from a friend of mine. And then above here, some Kaya Koopman and Jasmine Beckett Griffith artwork. Just some John Wayne, Marlene Dietrich, Paul Newman, Liz Taylor stuff. The middle picture is Pete Steele from Typo Negative, one of my favorite bands of all time. He's died. So it's just a way that I honor him and you know, that good stuff. And then I've got Dita right there and Marilyn. I really haven't been that inspired by Marilyn growing up or anything like that the same way I have as Liz, but lately I've been enjoying her style and just reading about her a little bit. So she's in the bathroom now too. So some other John Wayne, Marlene Dietrich, Liz Taylor, Tori Amos, Micheline Pitt. Christina Hendricks as Joan from Mad Men. Oh, there's the trash can, sorry. Some Gil Elfgren pinup stuff. And then some more collage stuff here. Gone with the Wind stuff. There's my hot roller set that's broken. My husband put these incredible lights in for me, and I have this nice big mirror. Some pinup girl clothing stuff there. And then this is where like most of my makeup is, and my hairstyling stuff. Though there's Lana Del Rey, Robert Smith, Susie and the Banshees, and a card from Oracle of the Shapeshifters deck. So this is like where all my, and there's Tallulah. This is where all of my essential stuff is that I use all the time. And then in these drawers, you know, I have my hair clips and sponges and just all kinds of other stuff. Scissors to cut my hair. Then I have all kinds of different lipsticks. I mean, I've been amassing my collection for quite a long time, guys, so I do budget carefully, but I am a Taurus and I'm obsessed with products, so I have quite a lot of stuff. And then I have palettes here, purchased palettes, and then palettes that I put together myself, especially when I was doing makeup work. So like this is for my eyebrows and nude stuff here. But all of those I assembled on my own. So this is, you know, my makeup stuff. And then, oh my god, Tallulah's driving me nuts today. Then over here I have all my foam rollers and my razor to cut my hair. I keep that one like way out of the way, so Vincent can't get in here anyhow. We have a gate up, but just in case. I have Velcro rollers, and then I keep some of the color boxes here for reviews now, but also just to remind me of what I've tried and what I've liked. And so again, being a Taurus, I collect a lot of body mists and perfumes and stuff like that. I know that I don't need this much, but I just enjoy different scents, and I like to wear different things depending on what kind of mood I'm in, what color my hair is, what style I want to wear that day. My absolute favorite perfume that I can't live without is Dream Angels Heavenly from Victoria's Secret. And I also really love Mueller's Alien, which is right here. And this bottle is actually semi-precious stone, so I really like that. And I also love Betsy Johnson's Tutu. And then I have lots of Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret sprays. This summer I've been wearing Forever Pink a lot, which I think they might have just stopped carrying. But I really, really love that one. And then I have some really great bath salts and yummy things that a friend of mine gave to me for my birthday, which I love, and I just love displaying. They just make me feel really happy. I'm saving the Fairy Queen one for, I'm just saving it. I'm just saving it. Never mind. But I really love Bath and Body Works Vermont Honey Apple, which was a special one just for last fall. So I'm going to be really sad when I run out of it because I'm still wearing it now and it's summer, and I usually only wear apple scents in the fall and winter, but I'm still loving that one. So anyhow, those are just a lot of scents that I like, and then I've got like, you know, typical bathroom stuff. And then these are my hair styling products, the ones that I use the most, which obviously my hairsprays. And then I have, like, in the back I have some other stuff that I use occasionally. I am obsessed with Organic Fiji's fragrance-free lotion. It's so good, especially if you have a sensitive skin. And it's all organic, so really good stuff. I've been really loving that this summer because it's been super humid here and just uncomfortable. So then down here you can see I have my hair dye, and I have some more styling stuff for like wet sets. I use my Diva Curl Gel, and then this is Guts 10 by Redken, which is great for volume when you're heat styling. Tallulah is looking for a toy that she's lost. That's why you're hearing her whine. But this is this side of my bathroom, so you can see that. And just some love for the Oracle of the Shapeshifters deck. But I just want to show this really quick. This image is from American Doll Posse, the tour book that Tori did. And you can see she has the Holy Bible in her right hand, shame on her left hand, and blood running down the inside of her left leg. And this image was especially healing for me. This album came out around the time when I was really making major changes in my life. And sorry about the toilet shot. I'm just trying to come over here. So that picture has always been extremely powerful for me, and it goes wherever I go. So then over on this side of the bathroom, which doesn't get seen a lot, is a 1920s print, artwork from the 20s. It's a print of that. Some more Kaya Koopman, some James Jean, Daniel Merriam. There's another Liz print from the 60s, the Cleopatra time. Oh my god, I love her makeup right there. That wig is fabulous. And some more Gil Elfgren stuff. And then over here, more Gil Elfgren. I can't remember the name of this artist. I'll try to remember it. But, and James Jean and Kaya Koopman again. And then this one I love, the unicorn and the dragon together kind of fighting. I don't know why, but I love that image, and it greatly inspired the colors that I decided to do in the bathroom, which, as you can see, it's this beautiful like lavender color, and then this is a blue-black. I think it's from the Martha Stewart collection at Lowe's, and I think it was called Weather Vane, if I remember right. But it's very resting and calming. And this is really like my little oasis, so it's a very special room to me, and probably why everyone is asking to see it, because I just love being in here, and I spend a lot of time in here. So I will leave you with this image from Papaya Art, and it's the title of this one is Breaking Through. It's really beautiful. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed seeing the bathroom. I know a lot of you requested to see it, so here it is, and let me know what you guys think. Many blessings, much love you guys. See you in the next video.